Good morning, students. Welcome all of you to the English class. Students, today in my English class, I am going to teach you one very good chapter of grammar. That is what? That is voice. Okay? Do you know what is voice? Voice is a mode of sentence. Okay? The sentence is written, and sentences can be written in different modes. We can say a sentence in different way, but the meaning remains unchanged. So this is one of the aspects of grammar. When we can say something directly or indirectly, when subject does the action directly, and that mode is called active. When the subject does any action indirectly, that means action is done by the subject, that is called passive. Okay? Here you can see voice two times, active and passive. Active means subject does. Subject does something. Okay? The doer of the action is subject, and that is direct action. Okay? But in passive, work is done by subject. Okay? The work is done by subject, that means indirect action. Whatever action is done by the subject. Now, if you see one example, you can understand what is active and what is passive. There you can see active. He reads the newspaper. Who reads the newspaper? He. The subject is he, and he is doing the action of reading. And there is an object. There is an object. What is that? Newspaper. So reading, the action of reading is done by him, but the object is newspaper. So newspaper is the object for which the action reading is done. Okay? Now here subject he directly doing the action, that means he reads a newspaper. Who reads newspaper? He. Okay? Here if we want to say this sentence in another way, when the meaning will be same, you can write this in this manner. A newspaper is read by him. A newspaper is read by him, and he reads a newspaper. Both are same meaning. But here he reads newspaper, that means he directly does the action, and here the action is done by him. He reads the newspaper, but here a newspaper is read by him. That means here object comes first, subject comes last. Here subject is first, then verb, then object. Okay? You can see this one is subject, this one is verb, and this one is what? Object. Here you can see object comes first. Then verb is there, then subject is also there, but it has changed its form. Subject was he, changed the form him. That means subject comes here, but here takes the form of object. Subject is in the objective form. Okay? And here there is an important thing, new word, is. Okay? In the active, you can see only main verb is there, and here in the passive, one be verb is used. So this is passive. And another thing you can see here, before the objective form of subject, there is another word. That is one preposition, by. So the sentences, both the sentences have same meaning, but the formation is different. Formation is a little bit different. Here be verb is extra, by is extra, and in place of object coming the subject, in place of subject coming the object. So this is the main thing and main difference of active and passive. In active, subject does the action directly. In passive, subject does the action indirectly. Okay? And In the passive you see be verb is new, and that is one compulsory. That be verb is compulsory in passive. When any sentence is given in active, if you want to change it in passive, you must remember be verb is compulsory. So what are be verbs? You know when be verbs are one type of auxiliary verb, helping verb, and those are here written. I have written here am, is, are, was, were, being, been. These are the helping be verbs. So any of the be verbs will come in passive, and how the be verb will come I will discuss later. Okay? For the moment you need to understand that when the action is directly done by subject, this is active. When the action is done indirectly by the subject, that is passive. And in active, be verb may be there, may not be there. In passive, be verb is compulsory. Okay? And in passive, one preposition by generally comes. Okay? And in passive, we see object come first and subject goes last. And this is the one different thing, one thing that is different from active. Now see the next sentence. I love him. I is subject. This is one pronoun. Him. This is also pronoun. Okay. And this is object. Love is the verb. So I is here subject. Him here object. Love is verb. Now the subject I is doing the action of loving. Okay. And here I love whom? Him. So him is the object. Now if we change this sentence from active to passive, what will be here? Him, the object, will come first in the form of subject. The subjective form of him is he. Okay? So pronouns are changed when we change a sentence from active to passive. Pronouns are changed. Here you can see him is there in the form of object. When you are doing passive, here comes he. So him becomes he. And I here subject, when it comes last, it becomes me. So I becomes me. That means in the voice, you know that pronouns are changed. That means pronouns change their shape, change their forms. Okay? So pronouns have two forms, subjective form, objective form. When the pronoun comes in place of subject, it has subjective form. When the pronouns come in object, that is called objective form. Okay? Here the pronoun is in objective form. When it will come in the place of subject, it will take in subjective form. Here the pronoun is in subjective form. When the pronoun comes in place of object, it will take the objective form. You can see the changes. I love him. Passive will be he is loved by me. Here also you can see one be verb is here new and by is new. Okay? So be verb is compulsory, by is compulsory. So you have learned this word. By is not compulsory always, but generally comes. And another thing I have not yet said. One thing is compulsory, that is third form of verb. Here read was in first form. He reads. He reads. Read is the first form. Second form read. Read, read, read. Okay? We have learnt the three forms of verbs. So many verbs we have learnt. Three forms: do, did, done, go, went, gone, bring, brought, brought, catch, caught, caught, love, loved, loved, play, played, played. So in this way we have learnt so many verbs. So you know the first form of read. First form of the verb read is read. Second form read. Third form read. So here read is in first form. Here I have used third form. A newspaper is read by him. So this is also compulsory. In passive voice, be verb compulsory. Third form of the verb is compulsory. By preposition is generally used, but not always by is used. Generally we use by. Sometimes there are other prepositions also used. Okay, other prepositions like at, with, to, they are also used. but they are rarely used. Okay, generally we use preposition by. So in passive voice, what is compulsory? Be verb is compulsory. Third form of verb is compulsory. By is generally used. Okay, and subject comes in place of object, and object comes in place of subject in passive voice. So here you can see I love him. So I in the subjective form comes in the place of object, takes the objective form me. Him, this is in objective form. This pronoun is in objective form. When it comes in place of subject, it takes its subjective form he. So I love him becomes he is loved by me. Okay. Here also the verb is new, and here also third form of verb is used. So now, till now we have learnt the things that in active voice the verb may be used or may not be used, but in passive the verb is compulsory. In active, main verb may be in any form, but in passive main verb will be in third form. That means third form of main verb is compulsory, and in the active preposition may be used or may not be used, but in passive generally by preposition is used before the object. Okay, so this is the main thing of changing from active to passive. Okay, now I have written the format of active. So what are the format of active? In active we see subject, verb, then object. There may be auxiliary verb and with that main verb. Okay, but the format is subject, verb, object. And in passive, what is the format? Object, be verb, be3, by, subject in the object form, and here the object will come in subject form. So this is the pattern of passive. So you must remember the passive pattern. Object should be first, be verb is compulsory, verb 3 is compulsory, by is generally used, and subject comes at last, and it takes its its pattern, and it comes in the form of objective form. Subject comes in the objective form. Okay, and object comes in subjective form. So this is the main thing. Now there are some pronouns we use in sentences. Generally these pronouns come in the sentences. When they are in active, this subjective form change into passive like this way. I becomes me. When there is in some active voice, it is I. In passive it will be me. And when in passive it is me, in active it will be I. Okay, so these are the changes. I becomes me, we becomes us, he, him, she, her, you, they, them. Okay, so if in place of pronouns, if there are some nouns here, so when they come in place of object, nouns are not changed. Nouns don't change their shape, their forms. Wherever they come in place of subject, they come in place of object. Nouns are not changed. Suppose here instead of he, if it is written any name like Shivam. So Shivam comes in place of for passive, it will be Shivam. Shivam in place of subject Shivam, in place of object Shivam. So name will not be changed. That means nouns are not changed in from active to passive. But from active to passive, pronouns are changed like this way. These are the changing. Okay? I becomes me, we become us. In this way, the pronouns are changed. And something to remember, I have written here. Be verb and be3 is compulsory in passive. Already I have discussed, you know it. Okay? Preposition by is generally used, but not compulsory. Okay? Form of be verbs depend on the form of main verbs. Yes, that is one important thing. Here, main verb is in first form, be verb is in past form. Here main verb is in past form, be verb is in also past form. Okay, be verb is in also past form. I am giving one example. Just follow. I am writing this one. Okay. We gave them some money. So this is one sentence in active. Okay. Now subject is we. Gave is in the second form. But if they are given, you know, them object. You can see there are some sentences when there are two objects. We subject gave second form of verb, then object, some money object. How do you know which one is object? If you ask subject and verb, if you ask subject and verb together, a question with what? Whatever comes as answer, whatever comes as answer, that will be object. Okay? Whom? If we ask a question with whom and what, whatever comes action, that is also object. So, how to determine object in a sentence? When you are changing from active to passive, this is the main thing, okay? You need to understand which one is subject, which one is object. Now, here in this sentence, if we ask question who, the answer comes he. Who gave? We gave. So when you ask question with who, whatever comes, that will be subject. And if you ask subject and verb together, questions with the word what, whatever answer comes, that will be object. Or if you ask subject and verb together, a question with the word whom, whatever comes as answer, that will be also object. Here you can see two objects are there. Okay. So if we change this in passive, what will be the answer? We know that object comes first. We know object comes first in passive. So here you can bring this one here or this one here. That means you can bring them at the very beginning, or you can bring some money at the very beginning. Okay? Them is object, some money is object, and the object which is person, that is called indirect object, and the object which is impersonal, that is called direct object. So generally, if you bring indirect object at the very beginning, it will be easy to change from active to passive. So here I am bringing indirect object they, them at the very beginning. So you know, if the object is them, what will become in the subjective form? If the pronoun them is in object, in place of object, if it comes in place of subject, what will be the changes? You know, them will be they. So here they will come first. Okay. Now, you know, after subject, that is what you bring from object place in place of subject, you need to bring one be verb, that is compulsory passive voice. Now here be verb will be there, one be verb is compulsory here. Now here comes the question. There are so many be verbs, am, is, are, was, were, then being, been. Okay. So what be verb will come here? So I told as per main verb, be verb will come here. Main verb is in second form. So here second form of be verb will come. So what are the second form of be verb? Was and were. So here it will be what? You know, after the subject they, which be verb will come here? Second form be verb will be what? Where. There will be no was because subject is plural. We should write here where. So as per the second form of main verb, here we are writing second form of be verb. Okay, they were. Now you know, in passive voice third form is compulsory. In passive voice third form is compulsory. So third form of gave this will come here. What is the third form of gave? You know, give, get, give, get, given. So this is the third form of main verb get. That is, give is the first form, give second form, given third form, and in passive third form is compulsory. Okay? They were given. They were given what? Now this object will remain here. Whatever object was there, just this object will come in this place first. That means this object is coming here and this object will remain here. So they were given some money. They were given some money. Now comes what? Now this subject will come in place of object and this will change its form. We becomes what? Us. We become us. So what will be here? Us, and generally by preposition is used. So they were given some money by us. So here you can see the changes. We, subject comes in place of object, changing its form. Okay. Now then object comes in place of subject, changing its form. Okay. Now be verb is compulsory, main verb is in second form. So you need to bring second form of be verb. Second form of be verb was and were. So after that you need to use were. Third form of main verb is compulsory in passive voice. Give first form, gave second form, here written third form of main verb. Okay, third form of main verb is given here, and there were two objects in this sentence. One object comes here, another object will come after the verb. Okay, whatever was there, some money is written here, and before the object we generally use preposition by. Okay, now you understood how from active to passive we change. So this is all about active passive for today. So bye bye all of you. Have a great day.